Okay, we really struggled with this in terms of identifying community groups. What was a community group? What was a public service? Who was doing what, when, and to who? But I think we kind of agreed on that it was probably more of a community problem, and I mean that in terms of community for all of us. There is a bit of an apathy within everybody and a lack of responsibility within their own community. So how much do people actually participate in their community generally? Then we kind of sort of looked at it from an aspirational point of view, which is where we've got where we wanted to be, which is person-centred, personal development, self-rewarding, acceptable outcomes on both sides. People can provide as much or as little as they want, and things can be negotiated. So it's very flexible. It's a two-way process. It wasn't just literally a broadcast medium. And what you might not be able to see here, this is all in yellow and orange. It's our shiny, happy city, town, community. And so how do you get from complete apathy to a shiny, happy town, city? You follow the grey brick road, which has all these kind of milestones and stepping stones on it. So here we've got the chap here as part of the community who's actually thinking about what all this means. And that communities do actually exist. We know what the barriers, good practice does exist. People have real choices, a willingness to listen and change in the public sector. People who find their own outcomes, better connections between macro and micro levels. That sounds quite grand, doesn't it? A clearly defined mechanism, people know it exists and how to use it. But really it's...
This is how to get there.
So this is like our stepping stones, and also getting from this almost apathetic state that we're currently in. I think when we first started, someone mentioned about people turn out for voting. What is the real participation, hand on heart, that you have in your community? I suspect it's a lot less than we'd care to admit. And this is the journey that we get to this more idyllic state. We get bonus points for having #visual camp on ours. And that's it. Is that
That's great.